Hi folks, Lee here. Welcome to my humble YouTube channel. I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that's subbed to the channel in recent months. It means a lot when people do that and they comment and like the videos, because it takes a lot of time and effort to put some videos together. So thank you for doing that if you're one of those lovely people. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. There's loads of tuition on this site that's free. There's lots of different performance stuff as well. And this video was filmed specifically for Dawsons Music, who I do lots and lots of demos for. So you should go and check them out. Lots of gear reviews. And without further ado, let's get on with the lesson. And today we're looking at breaking out of a rut. And this was a question that came in. A few people asked about this actually. But John Westy, hello John, asked, hi, I have been playing for 2 years, kind of stuck now in the pentatonic box. Any help would be appreciated. Well, I think lots of people have felt like this throughout their playing times, whether they've been playing, 40, 50 years or, 2 weeks. Sometimes you can just feel a little bit like you're stuck in a rut. To answer yours specifically, if you're thinking about your typical minor pentatonic box, which is the way a lot of people start to learn. One thing that you can do to start making your playing more interesting and break out of those kind of ruts is to play the notes in between the notes you already know. So let's take the first octave of that minor pentatonic in A. Just play all the notes in between those. And then you can start to phrase them in different ways. And all of a sudden, you're not just playing. And if you carry that on, so here's the other octave. Starts to make your playing sound more interesting immediately, doesn't it? And then you can think about making the right note choices for what you're actually playing and stuff like that. But another way is to take what you already know and then phrase it in a different way. One of the things I worked on looking at minor pentatonic was to look at string skipping. So let's get to that first octave in A. So try that. So you could play 7, 5, 8, back to 5, 7, down to 5. And look for the same kind of repeating patterns. Then you could play them as slides. So breaking out of a rut doesn't necessarily mean that you have to learn an entire new scale. It can actually be just another way of approaching what you already know. Let's say you know the major scale. Rather than playing it straight like that, have a look at going, well, what about repeating patterns on the fretboard that I can use? Or what about playing all the semitones in the scale on their own? I'm not playing any weird scales there. I'm still playing G major. But all of a sudden it sounds different because I'm thinking about it in a different way. Another thing to think about, and this is something we spoke about in improvisation yesterday, is to take the notes from a chord, and you can approach them in different ways as well. So let's say we're playing A major. Here are our notes. How about, and that's our chord progression. So maybe A to E. Something simple. Why don't we, rather than trying to think of that in a scale sense, why don't we think about it as chord tones and then approach every chord tone from a note below? And then the same on that E shape that we've got here. So that's going to break you out of a rut because it's just another way completely left of field than you may have looked at it before. So they are some quick wins out of a rut, either mentally or emotionally or from an inspirational perspective. So there we are, guys. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and head on over to the Dawsons Music Facebook page and give them a like too. And while you're over there, you can find me on Facebook under Wrathe. I'm the same on Twitter and also on Instagram too. So come and check me out there and make contact. Once again, thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.